I remember I first viewed this film when I was 12, after I had ended 7 years of primary school, and it was an enchanting, anti authority, empowering, emotional voyage, one of the best things I felt that I had ever seen. I remember watching my cousin portray Nurse Ratched in a high school production of the original Kesey play, one clearly inspired by the iconic status of this feature film. I have still not read the original Kesey text, although I am aware of Kesey as a merry prankster, a countercultural crusader, and a man who at least attempted to fake his death. Kesey's reputation is larger than just as the initial author of Cuckoo's Nest, although the story remains an integral metaphor for boomer era anti authoritarian ego empowerment. Not unlike Cool Hand Luke, or the later Shawshank Redemption, effectively a better rendition of hackneyed trite prison films from Hollywood, Milos Forman's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest would also remain far and away Forman's finest work, overshadowing even his earlier Czech work, in my view, and far more watchable than 1984's similarly acclaimed and also Best Picture Oscar winning Amadeus, that is for sure. It seems more of a mainstream Empire magazine pick for one of the greatest films of all time than a Cahiers pick for greatest film of all time. And whilst it may not be in the caliber of Godard's Contempt, Antonioni's finest films, Hitchcock's best, Mamoru Oshii's best, Herzog, Fassbinder, Kluger, Oettinger, whomever we want to name across the world, although within the canon of mainstream American cinema, it is rare that films as compelling, memorable, well considered, and timeless were composed to the level that Forman's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is. Other than the two Godfather films, this is my favourite film to have won Best Picture during the 1970s, to be quite sure. Partly an expression of nostalgia, and partly an appreciation of the flexible metaphor for abuses of power, a scaffold for any scheme of authority in human history or contemporary society, political, educational, economic, familial, cultural, medical, or philosophical, which could be seen as a means of the film to avoid taking a hard, grounded stance in the politics of the world outside the cinema. Not a directly political film, or at least completely nonpartisan, but alternatively a method by which the film could be applied by anyone, any viewer, to their own experiences with the manifestations of human power. One of my favourites, always worth thoroughly praising, Milos Forman's cinematic adaptation of Ken Kesey's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.